All right. Hi, guys.
Hey guys.
So we're doing a fun questionnaire today. We found this on an interesting website. I don't know. I was Google searching for like fun Disney questionnaires, and I found this one that I thought was really good. We'll put the link below, and you can see the questions for yourself. And what was funny was the answers.
Not so much funny as infuriating.
Yeah. Mostly they weren't answers. They were all, half of them are I don't know. All right, so first question, favorite Disney movie? Mine, of course, is The Little Mermaid. I even got The Little Mermaid on right now on my shirt. I got this. Phil got this for me from Hot Topic. I never shop there except for Disney stuff.
My favorite Disney movie is Hercules. I don't have any Hercules stuff.
He just looks like Hercules.
No. The second one is Walt Disney World or Disneyland. Neither of us have been to Disneyland. We don't make it out to the West Coast all that often. Or
I've never made it out
ever.
there.
Well, I've been out there. I've been out there many, many times, but I've never actually made it to Disneyland. So right now we're going to have to default to Disney World. I don't really think that there's anything that's ever going to trump Disney World. So
yeah,
that's my personal opinion.
But I would still love to see Disneyland. I think it's kind of fun to compare. And even the other Disney parks would be fun to compare.
Yeah.
So favorite Disney character? Ariel. Duh.
Mine's Miko. I love Miko. He's great. The first Disney movie you remember seeing in theaters? Mine was The Lion King.
Mine was Aladdin. I vividly remember my brother having earmuffs at Aladdin because it was way too loud in the movie theater. So that was the sound buffer that he had when he was like 1 or 2 years old. What type of Disney item do you like to collect most? I don't really have something that I would say collect, but I think the things I have most are like clothes or jewelry items. And I have a few pins too, but I don't really collect the pins.
She's got a few of those little little teeny tiny stuffed things that vaguely look like the Disney characters.
They're so cute.
Yes.
Phil got them for me. I guess it was just like Disney stuff in general. If it's Disney, it's fun to have it, but no particular category of product.
It's nothing that goes beyond more specificity than just Disney stuff. For me, I don't have anything Disney related whatsoever other than golf stuff and antenna toppers.
I would say you collect the antenna toppers, and I kind of do too.
Okay, your favorite Disney song? Anything, for me personally, it's anything covered by Jonathan Young. He does a lot of covers for different songs, but he has a whole litany of Disney song covers. And my favorite is Kiss the Girl. He even has a music video for it. It's pretty hilarious.
I'm really holding back not singing one of his songs right now. Phil hates it.
Yeah.
Shiny.
I don't hate the song. It's just he does like growls and stuff because it's supposed to be an aggressive song. He has like a collection of songs for Disney villains, and they're all very aggressive. And so he has a very low tone of voice, and she tries to mimic it, and it's
such a good rendition.
It's cringy.
Phil loves it. No, kidding. My favorite Disney song is Zero to Hero. I love all the muses in Hercules and how they sing. It's so uplifting, and I even have Zero to Hero as my last alarm of many that I put on every morning.
Moving on. Number 7. Favorite attraction / ride at the parks. My favorite ride is Splash Mountain, 100%. There's a lot of rides there that I really love. Kilimanjaro Safaris and Expedition Everest are a close second and third, but Splash Mountain is my favorite.
My favorite is Tower of Terror. I love the theming. The cast members really get into the role, and then of course the ride itself is, I think, the most thrilling ride in the parks.
Yes. Although I can't suggest for you users at home to do it,
He always gives this tip.
You
It's
little
so,
YouTubers.
it's so bad.
I like to leave my seatbelt a little bit loose when I buckle up so that I come off the seat and it makes the ride
Don't ever do that.
much scarier.
Don't listen to Phil. Don't be like Phil.
They're just really bad at checking the seatbelts on that ride.
They just make you tug the yellow strap and you're good.
So,
Okay, what is your dream job at Disney? So I have two. I said wedding planner, which I already am, but to be that in Disney would just be amazing. And some of my favorite, I've had a couple weddings that have had nods to Disney, and I love bringing those to life. So I know being able to do that all the time would be so fun. And then I think another fun job would just to be an Imagineer and to just come up with the concepts for everything from rides at the park to experiences, even how the hotels look, just kind of designing a vision and just seeing it come to life is amazing. Similar to weddings, but just on a different kind of scale.
my dream job would be like head and or senior project manager for construction of the hotels and the site work for the parks and the rides. It just seems like I'm in the construction industry already, and I have been for basically my whole life in one way or another. And it's just something that I'd be very passionate about, and I feel like would just be such a fun and fulfilling and fantastic job to help be part of creating something so special that so many, literally millions of people are going to come and enjoy. To have a vision and help design that and then help bring it into the world, I think that would bring me a great sense of personal satisfaction. Either that, or if we're picking two positions,
Yeah, can't pick one, right?
I'd love to step in once Mr. Iger says goodbye and just be the CEO.
I think anyone would take that job. I'll take it too.
I think it'd be great.
And I feel like we both maybe, I don't know, who knows what will happen in the future, but maybe when we retire, would maybe have jobs there in some way or another.
We're headed for Golden Oaks.
Gotta start saving.
That's our retirement plan. Well, it's not completely out of the question.
Yeah.
So number 9, who's the park character you never want to miss meeting at the parks? I always go out of my way to meet Mickey. He's really the only one that I'll wait in line for. I just feel like such a tremendous goof hugging these characters, and I know that they're so cool. It's so cool to see them walking around and see the kids' reactions and all that, but I'm 6'9", and I'm generally just so gigantic, and it's just them putting their giant fake noses into my chest and or stomach, and it's really awkward, so I just try to stay away from them unless it's Mickey.
So the mouse wants to meet Mickey. Who do you think the mermaid wants to meet? So I would like to meet Ariel. I've met Ariel in her dress. I've met Ariel in her fins. So the goal for the next trip is they have the new breakfast at Toto Alferno, or I forget the name of the restaurant, but Ariel and Prince Eric are there. So I want to meet them together. That'll be exciting.
Yeah.
So next, what is your most treasured Disney item? My Mickey earrings. Phil got them for me on our first Disney trip together, and I wear them probably every other day. I'm wearing my other prized earrings. These were my grandmother's, so when I'm not wearing those, I'm probably wearing my Mickey earrings.
Mine is my plushie Nico Christmas tree decoration, partly because Pauline got it for me. Secondly, because it's almost as if the Disney Corporation has never even heard of Miko.
No.
There's no Miko stuff anywhere in the parks. There's nothing anywhere in Disney Springs. So when we saw that, we jumped on it. Dear Disney, please re-release some Pocahontas stuff, including but not limited to Miko.
Mostly
things.
Miko stuff. I had to go get it because Phil, we didn't show it in our haul video, but this is the one I got, Phil. I got it in Disney Springs. It's got the little Miko tag on it.
It says Miko.
So cute. Yeah, I got it in the home store at Disney Springs. So
He's holding a little
glad
biscuit.
you like it. Yes.
He's holding a little biscuit.
So it makes me laugh too because We actually found, it's not Miko or Disney or anything, but I got...
Pure 21.
Yep, we got at Pure 21, which, funny enough, I'm pretty sure this exact ornament was in Fort Wilderness on their trees.
They had Pier 1 decorations, including this raccoon decoration that we had been using as Miko as a substitute.
Yes, but I cut out like this little cardboard, like it was gold cardboard. I don't know where I got it, but it looked like a little biscuit, and now he has a real one. So happy.
So the next one is, what's your favorite Disney movie that's on a classic / super famous? And we realize that most Disney movies from our childhood are revered by, I mean, everyone's got their taste. Some people don't like Pocahontas. Some people really, really, really like Hercules. That's neither here nor there. I didn't really think that The Fox and the Hound was that famous, and it's my favorite movie that, you know, just kind of flies under the radar. I love it. I've always loved it since I was a little boy, and I can still sit down and watch it and enjoy myself.
Just don't watch the sequel.
We haven't seen the sequel, so we can't like really criticize it. But the way that Netflix describes it to us in its description is, they start a band together and basically get yokoed, which is super depressing and unnerving. So we're not gonna delve into.
We're not gonna ruin the movie.
No.
So my favorite movie that's not really a classic is WALL-E. I love WALL-E. He's so cute. And I think it's just so well done that you can do a movie and not talk for, I don't know, like half the movie, and it's very just memorable and amazing.
Which Disney voice actor would you most like to meet? I said Robin Williams. May he rest in peace.
Yeah, I mean, beyond Disney, just amazing. But Genie is awesome. I said Kristen Bell, just because I love Frozen, but I think she's so awesome. Her and her husband,
Dax Shepard.
I just watch all the time. I watch Ellen videos of them talking about each other. Phil doesn't know this secret life.
Weird.
So next, if you could say anything to Walt Disney right now, what would it be? I said, can I take you to lunch so I can ask you more questions? I tricked you.
So cringy.
A little tricky.
I would just say thank you for everything that you've given us. That's all I've got to say. I'm not a real emotional person. Just a quick thank you, and then I'd probably walk away immediately.
I would cry. Also, can I have your autograph? Please.
No one would believe us. No one would believe us. We'd spend thousands having these things like certified by one of those weird people that specializes in recognizing handwriting, and then no one would believe us at all.
But our friend met Walt Disney World. Our friend met Walt Disney on a cruise ship.
He met all the parks at once. It's magical. We have a friend, Doug, who's a lot older than us. He's in his late 70s, and at one point he was on a cruise to London. I believe it was on the QE2, and he heard that Walt Disney was on board, and he went to his stateroom and knocked on the door, and Walt Disney answered.
Normal.
And he got his autograph, and he talked to him for a few minutes, and then he went on his merry way. And so, you know how everyone's like 6 steps from Kevin Bacon? Well, we're 2 steps from Walt Disney, so it's pretty cool.
Love my life because of that. Now I want to see the autograph. All right, your favorite snacks to get at the parks. So this has already been in one of our videos, but LeFou's Brew, I loved it. I loved the topping. I loved the drink inside. It was fun, and it's in Fantasyland and Magic Kingdom. It just is like an all-around great treat.
LeFou's Brew sketched me out.
Why?
Because it doesn't look good. It looks like a pile of fat is on top of the drink.
It's supposed to look like a beer.
Yes, I understand that, but the way that they colored it.
It's a pile of lard.
Yes, it just looks like a pile of lard, and it sketched me out so much I didn't even want any.
It's so good.
My personal favorite is and for more than one reason, because there's so many happy memories in our lives associated with.
Oh, this
with
is a
them.
good one.
It's
I'm jealous.
it's the Mickey ice cream bars, and it's very simple, and we'll reveal why in a later video. But for many reasons, it's the Mickey ice cream bars. I've never had a Mickey pretzel, which
I haven't
is
either.
scary.
That was like my goal on this trip.
We keep talking about. We didn't see any.
They
I didn't
were
see any.
MIA,
Yeah.
really.
We didn't see any carts serving Mickey pretzels, but of course, Pauline's brother managed to sniff out like 6.
Yeah.
Because that's
Normal.
just what he does.
That's like the one reason he goes to Disney
He
World.
likes pretzels. Well, he likes big hot pretzels. 15. Your favorite parade / show at the parks. I guess just very basic. I really enjoyed watching Wishes on Christmas night. And even though I was stuck behind a tree for most of it,
He saw a lot of it.
I saw most of it.
I love the welcome show at Magic Kingdom because it like just gets you so ready for the day. It's so exciting. And then I also said Festival of Fantasy, which I've never seen, but I've seen a million times on YouTube, and I know I love it. Okay, Flounder, Sebastian, or Scuttle? Flounder. Gotta pick the true sidekick.
No, Scuttle. Just a crazy old man.
Yeah, that's true.
He's literally a schizophrenic nutcase, and it's awesome. It's awesome. He's truly an unhinged individual. Just think about it.
Okay, so our next one is, what is your favorite Disney memory? So, obviously number 1. Getting engaged in Disney.
Yeah, getting engaged is pretty great.
But I also said I wanted to share this story. It is not number 1. It is number 2 for sure. But, so when we were in Disney with Phil the first time, Phil didn't experience this. I was with my cousin and my uncle. We were meeting Jesse and Woody, and in front of us there was a boy who is blind, and it was just so amazing seeing him. He was just, the way he interacted with the characters and just the way the characters interacted with him, all 3 of us were crying because it was just, that was like the moment you felt like the true magic of like the interaction with the cast members to, you know, the people attending the park. And it was just very memorable, and that's really kind of the magic of Disney, you know?
Yeah, like her and her cousin kind of crying makes sense, but her uncle, well, he's a high school science teacher, so he is the master of his own emotions. He's a consummate professional. He's dealing with some pretty high-grade idiots every day from the beginning of his day to the end of his day, and he keeps his cool, and he's just kind of a tough, stone-faced dude. And to hear that he had broken down in tears while watching this, I could only imagine having been there. It did sound like a really cool story.
Yeah.
As always, like, comment, and subscribe. Please and thank you.
And peace, love, and quackerini.